Hello everyone. We're gonna play some more Wrath of the Righteous, so we're about to leave the camp here and go explore. Do some quests. Alright. All my characters have a mythic ability now that we leveled up. After the incident with the Wardstone, all of my current characters, even Wolfie who was back at the tavern, we all got a mythic power. Social, who is the last character that joined us, he joined us after we left Kenabres during our way to Dresden. He's all leveled up, but he doesn't have a mythic. He doesn't have a mythic level. Why is that? You see? No mythic path. Will he get this later or what? Because I thought that what I'm thinking is that the game is like only the characters that were with you up until the fighting for the Wardstone and for Kenabres and cleansing the Wardstone, and that's why you got extra powers from the gods. And all the others that weren't there, they don't deserve to have a mythic power. Something like that happens, because if this is the case, I'm really liking this. This is very nice. This is very immersive. Mechanically, it's a bit weird, because you have some companions with mythic abilities, and now you get other companions without mythic abilities. So the first scenario is that this is intentional, because it fits with the story, and Social has a glaive. Lol. Yeah, and if it's like this, I like it. I like it. This means though that why would I take characters that don't have mythic paths? On one hand. On the other, I'm afraid that because it's all cut, their games, especially when they are released, they are a buggy mess. You have to wait years for the games to get patched up. And even then, I tried to respect yesterday, yes. And I wanted to take a second bloodline for my character, and they forgot to add it in the mythic path. Like ridiculous stuff. 5 years after the game has released, you know what I mean? Or something like that, I don't know how many years. 3? I don't know. 4? Anyway, we'll see. Oh, he has horns. Oh, he's a tiefling. Tiefling crusader. Okay. Anyway, mechanically this is a bit problematic, because I was thinking about using him. He's a nice person. He seems to be a nice person, and he's also a cleric, which is very useful. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see what's up. Or maybe he will gain, the rest of the characters will gain mythic abilities later, eh? Because now he's supposedly with us now, so maybe later he will gain mythic paths, who knows. You can now control, Crusade starting out. You can now control armies on the global map. Winning battles against demon forces provides a number of benefits, such as resources to help your economy, relics which can be turned into powerful new items for your party, captured enemy fortifications that previously blocked the advance of your party and your armies. These fortifications can be rebuilt into forts for your own troops. Enemy armies differ in their strength, which is displayed as a number next to the army's name. By hovering over the enemy army, you can learn more about its composition and the reward it is guarding. So, Uh, winning are winning battles against demon forces provide you with resources to help economy. Relics can be turned into powerful items. Capture the enemy fortifications that previously blocked the advance of your party and your armies. These fortifications can be rebuilt into forts for your own troops. Right. You can switch between party management and army command modes. By clicking the banners at the top of the screen. In army command mode, you can select armies by either using the panel on the left or clicking on the map. Clicking the figures on the map. Panel on the left. Much like your party, armies use roads to move around the map. To move, an army must spend movement points, which can be restored by resting for 1 day. Alright, I took a look here around the basic stuff about the army. And how to buy resources and how to recruit a general and stuff. Assign a general. Where do I assign a general? I already forgot. Maybe we have to be... yeah, we have to be here. Assign a general. Okay, let's move this army here. We're gonna attack this little demon army here. And we'll get some finance points. But first... how did I recruit the general when I wasn't recording? Buy resources. There it is. Assign a general, recruit a new general. So... are these random? This must be random, because when I was trying this, when I wasn't recording, this guy was here, she was here, and these two weren't here. We had other people here. Disposal forces. All infantry ranged or cavalry units receive +1 generals level by 6 bonus to attack and saving throws for 3 rounds. Okay, I will confess, because I don't know I didn't know, and I still mostly don't know anything about the Crusade mode, but I want to be a bit prepared, because I heard some nasty stories. I don't know. I heard some nasty stories about this mode and how annoying it is. I was thinking about putting it on casual or story or the easiest mode or something, but I was like, let's try it on normal first. But yeah, I read but it's a bit annoying or hard, or I don't know. And I just read a few basic stuff that caster generals, blasters in general, are very strong and worth it to have a general, a caster general. And also that archers are very useful. I don't know how true that is, but yeah. So these, I don't know, maybe if archer units are useful, maybe a general archer, an archer as a general will be useful, I don't know. Spellcraft, the general has a +4 bonus to power per level of this feat. I don't know what that means. Bonus to power. Anyway, I will recruit him because I remember the name. A couple of posts said that this dude is very powerful. I like him as well. Is this a woman or a man? Who knows? Alright, let's take him. We don't have a history for them, nothing, a little bit of fluff. Ludwig the Swordsman. I mean, you can tell by their looks what they are, but yeah, and their abilities. So yeah, we'll recruit him. 500, yes. And he's automatically assigned. Alright. Also, I read that when I played this battle off camera, let's say, I thought the enemies were very tanky, man. Like, they were my units here, like it's one stack, and their units, couple of stacks, were hitting each other for, I don't know, 5 minutes. Like, not, but I can't even imagine how it will be if we have a full army, or multiple armies for that matter. And I was hoping that there was a way to reduce the enemy's health and mine to make the combat faster, but I didn't see anything. Maybe Toy Box has something like that, but for now I'll play it vanilla. Also, another thing I noticed when I tried to approach them, immediately said the enemies are retreating, pursue them and fight. And yeah, I pursued them to see what happens, but then I read that just let them flee and it's auto win. If they flee, you just it's just automatic win, and you get the XP or the items or whatever. Like don't bother with pursuing. So let them flee. And no losses, enemy losses, units replenished at the infirmary. I don't see any XP. What is this? 135. Accept. Alright, the morale, I read about that. Morale changes depending on the morale banners. While special conditions are met, the banner remains green and increases morale by 1 day. If the special conditions are not met, the banner turns yellow for 3 days, but still increases morale by 1 per day. Then the banner turns red and decreases morale by 3 per day. Your army is currently carrying 2 banners. The banner of victory stays green while you defeat the demon armies. Each victory over a demon army adds plus 4 days to the time the banner of victory stays green. Is this a time limit? What happens if I don't get any victories but I don't get defeats either? The banner remains green and increases morale by 1 day. If the Each victory over a demon army adds 4 days to the time the banner of victory stays green. We'll see. The banner of the march on Dresden stays green while you defeat demon armies on the road to Dresden. Each victory over a demon army on the road to Dresden adds 10 days to the time the banner of the march on Dresden stays green. Each unit has its own combat morale. Each unit has its own combat morale, the starting value of which depends on the crusade morale. Various combat effects and spells can change combat morale until the end of the battle. Positive combat morale grants the unit a chance to perform another action in the same turn, while units with negative combat morale have a chance to panic and lose their action or even flee. So high morale, more actions per turn. Low morale, lose actions or flee. Undead units as well as some others do not have combat morale and thus are not affected by any effects that increase or decrease it. Cool. Ah, there's the XP. Note XP, resources found. I don't see any XP. Having defeated a band of cultists who had driven the captives from Gernabres and made the ruins of Vala's gift their temporary base, the commander's army celebrates its first triumph. Unfortunately, the demon worshippers have killed all the citizens and gathered their belongings into a huge pile in the middle of the camp. Having defeated a band of cultists who had driven the captives from Kenabres. I don't understand this. Whatever. Alright. So this is our first victory. Thing is, I don't see any stats for the general. I can't right click on him and see. Maybe there's some other screen. Run the tactical combats automatically. No. Skip day. Morale. We have the indicator here for how much movement we have left from what I understand. But I can't see his stats anymore for some reason. And his level. Oh, there it is. Movement points determine the distance an army can move on the global map. If an army runs out of movement points, it must rest before it can continue moving. Elemental protection, master of maneuver, increases the maximum size of the army by 1 unit per level of this feat. So far, I don't know, I haven't played really, but it reminds me of Heroes of Might and Magic, which is not a bad thing. I don't know how well it's implemented into the CRPG style, but power determines the power of spells and abilities used by general in combat. Defense increases the AC of all units in a general's army. There's the XP. All AC of all units in a general's army. Power spells. Army size increase. Increase the attack of all units in the general's army. Infirmary replenishes an army's losses after a battle by the number of value points equal to its size. I don't understand. The infirmary replenishes an army losses after a battle. Cool. By the number of value points equal to its size. Still I don't understand what this 100 means and what the tooltip says. I can't understand. I'm dumb. Energy, his mana, I suppose. All caster units in the army have a +5 bonus to fire, cold, acid, and electricity resistance. Okay. So, movement, morale. Crusade morale affects recruitment growth, resource income, and the morale of the Crusaders' army. Oh. Morale affects recruitment growth, resource income, and the morale of the Crusader armies. Each point of morale above 0 increases the growth of trainable units and resources income by 1%. Each point of morale below 0 reduces the growth. Army strength. The total strength of an army allows you to compare the strength of different armies. Okay. Army size 1 out of 4, so we can have 4 stacks here. So if I didn't have the general, I would have 3. 1 out of 3, would they say here, I suppose, because this is +1. Army perception is equal to perception of commander's party. What? Army perception? What is the commander's? Army perception is equal to perception. Commander, me. Not the general of the army. Army perception is equal to perception of commander's army. Commander's party. Interesting. I don't know. Do they cost anything? I get finance points per day. I don't know what. I don't know what would cause me to lose stuff. So this is the XP we gain from the battle. So the more we win, the more authority we will have. Logistics, diplomacy, influence other mercenaries to, or other willingness of foreign mercenaries to join the crusade. Military, battle readiness of the crusaders and the general combat effectiveness of the crusader armies. Material points to build stuff and energy points, I guess, to cast stuff. The favor of deities and other ingredients, deities and other magical resources at the crusaders' disposal. I don't see a cost. I know I can recruit here. I don't see a cost. Let me save here. I want archers. What is this plus 23 per week? Plus 34 per week. I don't know what that is. No, no, what did that do? What is that sound? Ah, 25 each. Okay. Maybe take them all. Maybe that's too much. What is 23 per week? They want 23 resources per week. Maybe that's what it means. 34 per week. And we gain... Is this the cost? Shouldn't it say something like... God damn it. Don't see it. I'm pretty sure this dude had a number here. What is this thing? The 23 per week. Maybe it is a recruitment per week. You just buy them once and that's the cost. You don't pay them anymore. Maybe this is recruitment per week, like how many available I will have per week. Maybe it's 23 per week, yeah. Because it's green too, it doesn't seem like this is an expense or something. We'll buy them all. And we won't buy anything else for now. Sign General, no. Oh, another wizard. Oh, there are many different style of generals. It's random. They have different prices too. Cost 2,000. Why did the first general cost so little? I think I paid like what, 500 for him or something. Now we'll merge these guys. We'll merge them with the other army there. Does it matter how I put them? Okay. So the other army disbanded. Alright, now what I want to do is take my party and put them... How can I... Oh, there it is. Just want to go back and see if I can give anything to Social, because we will do one of his... we have one of his quests near here. I like strategy games, so I hope it's the crusade part is fun.
It is laid as directed.
Well, what is this? A message for the commander. A knight in simple armor lowers his voice. I am the Queen's bodyguard. She sent me to tell you she's arrived at Camp Incognito as planned. You can find her where the minor knightly orders are camped. Come if you wish to speak with her. Tell Her Majesty I will come at once. Certainly. Sometimes a single word is enough to change the course of history. The commander's words made an impression on Galfrey. The Queen disguised herself as a simple knight, and joined the Fifth Crusade. The commander should speak to her and learn what he can expect from the monarch hidden amidst her own army. I don't understand why she's doing this. Like, really. I don't understand. Sometimes a single word is enough to change the course of history. The commander's words made an impression on Galfrey. The Queen disguised herself as a simple knight and joined the Fifth Crusade. The commander should speak to her and learn what he can expect from the monarch. I really don't understand why she did that. Why did she have to disguise? I don't understand. She said something about... I remember when we had the conversation, something about, like, if the enemies knew I was with you, every demon army will target us, or something stupid like that. Nonsensical stuff. Or maybe maybe it's because I'm white and slow. Who knows? Who knows? This is... Queen Galfrey nods to you cordially. What are you doing? Have you looked yourself at the mirror? I forgot we don't have a mirror. Oh my god, this is so... so wrong. It looks like... it looks like it's the Halloween and she put on a costume like a little child. Oh my god. Her armor is plain and unadorned. As promised, I entered the ranks incognito, along with a few bodyguards. I have introduced myself as Kaitrina, whatever. I will call her Kit. An old friend of yours. I'm a knight of a minor order, the Green Crows. We shall see how long it takes Anivia to sniff me out, the queen chuckles. She looks like a toddler. She looks a lot more beautiful than when I first met her. Why did you decide to join the crusade after all? Because I have a curious mind and I am quite unable to sit and do nothing for long. The queen smiles but then grows serious. You ask a difficult question. I must remain as safe as possible. My death or abduction would sow chaos among our forces. However, I'm not only a queen. I'm also a paladin of Yomidae. It is not in my nature to sit in a palace with my sword sheathed. I shouldn't have asked her. This is wrong. She should be... Because after all, she is a queen, right? So we need to protect her. I shouldn't have asked. I have regretted it. If I could take it back, I would let her go back to the capital and stay safe within the walls of the castle or the city or fortress or whatever the capital is. But who knows? Maybe it's for the best that she's disguised now. Who knows? Maybe it's safer this way. In a manner of speaking, your request was simply a convenient excuse for me to be where I belong, crusading against the demon hordes. Besides, I'm curious to see my new knight commander in action. I have a question for you as well. Why did you wish me to join you on the crusade? As I was saying, Queen, you know, I have changed my mind. Maybe you should go back after all. God damn it. Your presence will boost the soldiers' morale. A reasonable expectation, and I like that you think of your warriors first. Should I ask her? May I ask you a personal question? I've learned so much about Queen Galfrey from chronicles and legends, but what about the other Queen Galfrey, the one that historians and bards cannot see? I don't feel this is appropriate. Maybe I will ask her later. If I have the option available to me. How do I know she's 100 years old? How does it feel living for so long beyond all natural limits? You're over 100 years old, my queen, aren't you? She is? How do I know this? Did I read something that I didn't pay attention to, or some dialogue that I missed? I don't remember anything like this. You've given an army and the title of Knight Commander to a stranger. Why? Because for 100 years I have protected my lands. Yeah, she says this like it's common knowledge. I think, yeah. Because for 100 years I have protected my lands, trying to drive the demon horde back into the abyss. I have tried every right and rational method. The queen affords herself a brief, grim smirk. My armies have been led by the greatest generals, even Iomidae's angels. My goddess's herald created the wordstones for us. We have tasted victory more than once, but we have failed to close the world wound. As for you, do not call yourself a stranger. You are the savior of Kenabres. Hundreds of its people saw the power that descended upon you and turned the demons to dust. It's the sign they've waited for decades. A sign for all loyal hearts and followers of Yomidae. The time has come. Hope has been rekindled in the hearts of my subjects, thanks to you. Hope is a priceless resource. I had no choice but to give it wings. Yeah, that's true. I agree with you. And also, the game gave me an excuse in the previous dialogue to have her with me in the camp, in the front line. I mean, kinda, you know, to help with the morale of the soldiers, but she's incognito. Do the soldiers know she's here? Maybe they know she's here. She's just incognito for all for the enemies and spies and stuff. Um, let's touch this subject because I'm a bit curious. How is she 100 years old? How does she live so much and she's so young? This is a bit. Is she a vampire or something? How does it feel living for so long? Be all natural image. You're over 100 years old, my queen, aren't you? I understand why you asked. We humans share this world with races whose life expectancy is much longer than ours. When I was young, I also used to ask every elf or dwarf I met how it felt to live 100 years. I shall answer thus. The decision to prolong my life was not mine. It was the decision of the Church of Yomidai. The Sun Orchid elixirs have been paid for by the Church. Orchid elixirs. The priests determined that I was needed in these dark times, both as a ruler and the chosen paladin of Yomidai. I accepted the decisions and the great responsibility it entails. May I ask you... I want to, but I hope I will have the opportunity later. It's too soon to get personal with her. I like her though, she's very beautiful. You call it the sign they've been waiting for, but I take it you are reserving judgment. Dude, my memory is like a goldfish, I think. What is this have to do with anything? You called it the sign they've been waiting for? Maybe me. Yes, about me becoming a general. Your question seems to catch the queen off balance. A strange spark flashes in her eyes. When Adoran perished and Yomidai took over his legacy, I was among the first to serve the new goddess. I helped restore her church from the ashes left by the chaos after Eroden's death. Since then, I have served the inheritor loyally and truthfully. I like to believe that I have earned the blessing of my goddess. The queen's voice is surprisingly ardent. After I learned of what happened in Canabres, when I met you at the Defender's Heart, I had so many questions. Is it true that what happened was Yomidai's work? Why did she give this power to someone unknown, rather than one of her most loyal followers? Oh, you jealous? You jealous? Could it be that my faith has grown weak, and I don't recognize the deeds of my goddess even when they are happening right in front of me? Is the goddess somehow testing me? Those doubts were like poison. But I refuse to let them poison me. The queen finishes strongly. I gave you an army, declared you knight commander, and accepted you as I would anyone chosen by the goddess. Okay, okay. I mean, this is a good explanation because, you know, I'm very critical with the dialogues and the story so far. But there are some times that, for example, I was reading some posts on the internet about why I had the question in my mind, right? So I went to look. Maybe other people were thinking the same. Like, I'm a complete straight and a complete nobody. Of course, I helped with the World Zone. I get that, but of all the other people she knows and the generals and stuff, why me? We met 5 minutes ago. But it makes sense the way she explains it now, and in our initial conversation the other day. It makes sense. Like, first, she's desperate. She has tried everything, as she said. every reasonable or unreasonable method she has tried. So she's willing to risk everything, even and the Crusades have failed one after another. So she's willing to risk everything, to try everything. So that's one good reason. And the second, of course, better reason even is that the one that she's talking about here, that you know, she had so many questions. Is it true that what happened to you? She thinks that it was a miracle that I got the powers. She's a bit skeptical why the goddess gave me the power instead of her most loyal followers, right? But she trusts in her goddess, and she's like, okay, if Iomidai gave him superhuman powers, him and his party, I will trust him an army. It's the least I can do. So it makes sense, and this is I like this. When things make sense, I like it. All right, dude, I want to give her back the Covenant. God damn it! You know what? I will give it back to her when we get +3 weapons that count as, if I remember correctly, enhanced magic +3 weapons count as cold iron. So we don't need the descriptor cold iron anymore. I will give it back to her. Yes, this is the plan. Good. I need more soldiers to take Dresden. All the forces I could afford to spare are either in your army already or on their way here. We could call up volunteers, but if your headquarters sends out letters and appeals in the Queen's name, everyone will know that I came with you. The demons will not miss such an opportunity. Their hordes will advance and overwhelm us. No, that is not an option. Talk to Irabeth. Let her handle volunteer recruitment, and my name will remain hidden. Much like my participation in the crusade. Alright, alright, alright. We'll save this for later, and this until we have level 3. How can I leave this dialogue now? Ah. Thank you, my queen. No bow, no nothing. Come on, game. Ah, she's incognito, I shouldn't bow. Okay, I must go then. Don't forget, here I'm a Kitrain the Knight. Kit the Knight. Okay. Kit. Katya. Kitrain. Katrina. Kitty. Kitrain. Kitrain is nice, okay. Kitrain. Alright. I have already talked to Irabeth. But let's talk to her one more time.
No one bar our path.
No, it's too late to say anything like that to her. Maybe later. I don't know how I feel about her yet. I kinda respect her, to be honest. Right, let's take a look at my weapons here. Alright, she can wear medium at least. Let's see. Cleric. Neutral good. Maybe I need to change his portrait though. He's a little bit too beautiful for my taste. What is this handsome? What is this soft, kind man doing in a war? It is easy. He's an artist though, so yeah, he looks good. It's a nice portrait. It is easier to imagine him harvesting ripe grapes than killing enemies. But he came here and his hands are scarlet, not with berry juice, but with the blood of slain enemies and fallen friends. This servant of the goddess of beauty gives all of himself to his comrades, trying to protect as many lives as he can. But who will protect him? What? Ah, he's... Oh my god, I thought I was looking at my alignment. He's neutral good. And I was like, wait a minute, I was here. How did I get there so fast? Because I know usually it goes by small increments to one direction or another. Okay. Good lore, good persuasion, good perception. Okay. Selective channel, extra channel, toughness, heavy armor. Perfect. This is the classes I like. The good old, you know, cleric, wizard, sorcerer, fighter, rogue, ranger, you know. This is what I have grew up. This is what I grew up with, and it's the easiest classes. You know, I understand them. It's easy. Everyone can understand them. They are very straightforward. You know. Okay, so heavy armor. He can't take dodge. Decent strength. Very good wisdom. That it begs to go to 20. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking about switching him out with her. With Camellia. I think when Ember takes... the problem is that... I don't have anyone else to do trickery. I was thinking about switching him with Camellia after Ember gets her protective luck, and I don't remember, does she have cackle? No, she doesn't have cackle. I think I will switch, yeah, I will take cackle and protective luck with her. And then I will switch out Camellia. Then I need someone to do trickery stuff. He's good. But I have taken out all his points because she's doing the trickery stuff. You know what I'm gonna do? Yes, this is what I'm gonna do. I can either bring him in instead of Lan, but I like Lan. This guy is more useful than Lan, in my opinion, because he has spells. And he's a good damage dealer too. But yeah, for stealth, I have Mr. Ulbrich here. So I can take out these points and put them in trickery. Yeah? That's a very, very good plan, I think. Or I just take him out too and replace him with Wolfie. Alright, yeah. We'll bring Lan in and replace her. Not Lan, Social, for sure. It's all about Ember now. We need a couple more levels, I think, or something. We'll see. Or maybe I should just get Outplant out of the way, Ice Plant, and start moving her towards the protective lacquer. Take this out and take protective luck. Or what's it called? Yeah, protective luck, and then give her cackle. Yes. The sooner the better, yeah. She can live without the 2 natural armor for now. Alright, so let's give him some stuff here. Heavy, medium, heavy, medium. It's all medium. Damn it. Ah, it's heavy. Oh, this is fine. So we'll give him this. We'll give him... I see he holds a glaive. He's not... Simple weapon proficiency. Where did he find the glaive? Ah, it's from her goddess. His goddess. Alright. Oh, he has a bit of luck. Okay. Okay, I'll read that later. Easy. Okay. So. We have a glaive for you. And we have the armor. I don't have anything else to give him actually. Axe. Could give him an axe. Is he proficient with axes? I don't think he is. No, it's simple weapons and glaive. I don't think he can use that. Ah. Yeah. Okay. It's a nice armor. They have done such a good job with the armor, man. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Put that back. Let's leave. I think I can switch whenever I want, right? I don't have to come back and pick him up. I think I have enabled something on Toybox. Let's make a test. There's someone on the road. Magical anomalies are common in the world of Golarion. So common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire from rifts in the ground, the rain of eyeballs, all that the whirlwind is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. But even the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively, they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer, through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and his army walk up the high bank of the West Selen River, where it draws near the border of the whirlwind. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. Too regular in shape. The sky hangs over their sharp edges and sickening bends, the shade of Mercury on the horizon rising to dirty rust. As it arches above the soldiers' heads, it regains its familiar azure hue. The soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander feels eyes upon his back. Somewhere among them, wearing simple armor and unrecognized by anyone, the ruler of Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest point along the bank. There he decides to... let's go with Thumber. She has better stats for this. Address the soldiers and boost their morale. Establishing rapport with his troops is yet another battle that the leader must face. Through the subtle alchemy of words, one can win trust and raise morale, or lose faith and authority. What? How can we lose authority if we are diplomatic? Through the subtle alchemy of words, one can win trust and raise morale, or lose faith and authority. I don't understand. Addressing the army on the border of the Whirlwind, the commander seeks to establish himself as a military leader on this new battleground, and his efforts prove fruitful. The soldiers listen dutifully, smiles appearing on their faces. Someone in the ranks jokes that the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. I don't understand the joke. Someone in the rank jokes that the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. Anyway. Lines of soldiers step wearily beneath the shroud of low black clouds. It's like the Whirlwind has reached out a finger into the lands of Mendev. The gesture seems eerily harmless, but then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes, one after another. The tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. The power of the elements on one side of the scales, the soldiers' faith and inspiration on the other. It's plain to see which is greater. The determined army runs the gauntlet of tornadoes. The struggle lasts over half an hour, but the army's only losses are a few bags of supplies and a dozen hands whipped off into the sky. After stopping to catch their breath, the soldiers continue on. Their first encounter with the Whirlwind has ended in their favor. I don't understand why this sequence takes place. I mean, my army, I sent an army somewhere else, but I'm with my party now. Why we're not moving the camp? Why is the queen with me and all that shit? I just took my party and moved a bit away from the camp. I don't know what was that about. The camp is here. I just moved my party a bit. Don't understand. Okay, let's park him here. I want to... how can I switch? I can't... Actually, I don't think I can switch party. Maybe when I enter... Ah, here. Group manager. Yeah, I can do it. Changing the group while traveling may require extra time. I don't think so. Yeah, I have made it instant. So yeah, we're good. Just wanted to test this out. Because it's just busy work going back and forth. And I don't think don't tell me it's strategic. So you have to plant ahead of time and shit like that. Come on, man. So let's remember what this is. This camp was set up by the Hound Hearts, a small order of only a dozen crusaders. Soon the merciless rain and wind will erase all traces of the site, but for now they are still visible. Let's see what's up.
Can't hide this from my eyes.
We're finally here. Ilan and Curl must be around here somewhere. And Yana too, if they gave her permission to leave. Ah, there they are. Greetings, Scylla, and greetings to you, Knight Commander. Sir Ilan puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts an inquisitive glance at you. He seems less friendly than he was the day you met at the Defender's Heart. Less friendly? Why? Yana puts her hands on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Ilan is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help from a couple nobodies like us, but now you've turned into the saviors of Kenabres, knights of the Fifth Crusade, marked by Omidai's blessing. And you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Scylla frowns a little. Let's not talk about it. I assure you, I'm the same Scylla, your friend from the League of the Cart. And we came here to help you look for Ilan's ring. By the way, where's Carl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends. Since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. Nah, it's fine. You're a good lad. And that armor of yours. Tasty. Find the ring. I'm glad we're here to help, Ilan. I hope everything works out perfectly for your wedding too. I love weddings so much. They are full of joy and new beginnings. But I haven't been to any yet. Can I come? Of course, Lady Ember. Let's hope my bride doesn't run away from the bungler who managed to lose the ring he bought for her. Is there something wrong, Ilan? Am I making you nervous? The young knight is obviously embarrassed. I apologize. Yana is right. Much has changed since we met in Kenabres. Some things for the better, some not at all. He stopped short, apparently unwilling to elaborate. Alright. What does the ring look like and where should we look for it? The last time I saw the ring, it was with my things in my traveling chest. Now the camp's in total disarray. I don't know how we'll ever find it. The ring is made of a shiny silver metal with a deep blue-green jewel. You can't miss it. Master Derek is not just a jeweler, he's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. Sounds delightful. I wish I possessed one of Master Derek's fine works. I've seen them from afar, worn by visitors to the Guerm mansion, but I've never held one before. I was never allowed to approach important guests. I'm not one for florid compliments, my lady, but I suspect the master would happily give you one of his works as a gift. He does that from time to time when he meets someone whose beauty inspires him. Thank you, sir. Camellia lowers her lashes demurely. A trinket worth several months' pay, Ilan. The rules on the surface are insane. You should give your girl fried rats like we do. You'd save yourself a lot of trouble. Alright, off we go. Yana and I will look around the northern side. We'll see you when we find something, or when we give up trying. Alright. Very nice music. It's the same here as Kingmaker too, but very, very nice music.
I found something.
I have no problems that they haven't, like, they have a lot of new music as well, but I'm pretty happy that they brought back music from Kingmaker. I really like it.
It is laid as directed.
No, no! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Sorry about that. What? Why? I was down to the south. Okay.
Can't hide from me.
Rely on me.
There was a test here, eh?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
A bright future awaits us. Call me again if you need to.
Torn flag of the Houndhearts, a small but noble order of crusaders. The ground is trampled and there are signs of battle everywhere. The Houndhearts were clearly attacked by demons here. Oh, there is Yamna. What an adventure, right? I wish doing our duty was always like that.
I am helpful. Am I not?
You are. Hat off, heartening song. Whenever the wearer of this hat uses any song, the song also grants fast healing. Ah, this is for a bard. Or a skald. Maybe for a skald too, huh? The tent has been cut open from the inside. The knights apparently left it in a hurry.
This is how it was meant to be. Let no one bar our path.
What happened? Quasit. Small Quasit demon emerges from the chest. It looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It is holding a shiny object in its paws, a sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine! Mine! Ilan, look! Look at that creepy thing. What is it holding? I've seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease and bully, but it will bolt if it senses any real threat. Let's surround it and attack all together before it can figure out what's happening. Oh, I like this. I want a pet like this. And look at this, the reflection or the light on his wings, on its wings, very nice. Very good work. Mine! The Quasit throws its paws in the air and splashes you with beams of color. You hear insolent giggling. The demon is jumping up and down, throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine! Mine! Ilan, Yana. Scylla glances at her friends, then turns to you. They're alright. They'll come around soon. Quickly, Sarivok, let's catch the little rascal before it runs off with the ring. In true paladin spirit, Scylla gladly lends a helping hand to everyone who needs it, on this occasion to a young knight Ilan. During the demon attack, he lost an expensive ring, a gift for his fiancée. In the grand scheme of things, this can hardly be considered a serious problem, but surely even minor requests for help should not go unhindered. Unheeded. The ring must be among the belongings left by the knights, okay? You have to catch the Quasit that stole Ilan's ring. He's probably trying to hide somewhere nearby. He's going south. Does that count for anything?
I fear nothing.
Come back, you little shit. Mine! The ring is mine! You can't catch me, silly weak human! Come here, you piece of shit. Should I... What can I do? Can I attack it or something? Come and get me! You are too slow, it's fun to play. Oh my god.
I have
What
had
are we...
enough of people. They try my patience.
What are we doing here? Give me the ring, you scoundrel. Oh, there is Carl. Before Ilan manages to get to the Quasit, a halfling girl appears right next to it. Quite out of nowhere. He snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it. Kyle, what are you? What's he doing? What? What is going on, man? Thrusting herself between Ilan and Curl, Scylla barely manages to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Ilan, stop! Have you gone mad? He tried to kill his friend for a mere ring. He's using a summon spell. Why did you stop?
I'm gonna rip them in half.
What is going on, man? No, Ilan, Scylla, help! Damn it! I didn't sign up for this. Dude, what's going on? Get ready! We're on our own. What is going on, man? Yana left. Dude, these people are very strange here. Alright.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Death comes for you. Feel its icy breath.
What level is she? Ah, it's level 3. Yeah, we're good.
I'll cut you wide open.
The usual. Actually, let's help him. Ah, this is a new ability. Uh-huh. Okay. Against the ability to make several ferocious attacks with the same natural weapon. Instead of attacking with all her natural weapons, the shifter can choose a single primary natural weapon and make a full attack. Maybe he would benefit from Vital Strike and charges and stuff like that, this dude. And how many times can I use this? Once it does so, all her other natural attacks count as secondary attacks and do not benefit from Shifter Clause. The second attack with the Shifter Clause in her human form counts as secondary, but does not lose any Shifter bonuses. The number of additional attacks increases with the Shifter's base attack bonus. Actually, no, I want this here to see it. I want... what's his charisma? It's useless, so let's drop this and put this here. Okay. Oh, I can't attack. It's a standard move, eh? Damn it. Casting time full round. Ow. Ow. Hey. Yo. Calm down, eh? You pieces of shit.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
She missed every critical misses. What the hell is going on? These are level... Ah, he's level 7. I thought it was level 3 because the small one is level 3. I underestimated them. Dude. Dude. Okay, okay, okay.
You won't survive me.
It would be nice if someone healed me, huh? It would be very nice.
Die!
Into the fray! Hey!
The fuck?
Endure this!
Oh, it's a protective slime. But is it AoE? Because it hits everyone.
Make every strike count.
Ilan, what were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl, without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing if he was responsible for all of this. He might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the only one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone at the camp besides some small harmless demons, so he set a trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demons masters had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. We barely know anything about what happened. Curl is a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we'll never know because you let him escape. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. She's kinda right. So all this couldn't have been a coincidence. With the time of the attack, the demon attack, and that little guy Curl. So I think Scylla is on the wrong here. So you are willing to let a traitor bring demons down on our heads just to keep your conscience clean. Get serious, Scylla. I'm serious about this. I just can't allow you to murder someone who I consider to be a good person, or someone who could at least redeem themselves. I'm sorry to hear that, sister. Don't you understand you are not just a common knight anymore? Scylla, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened at the Grey Garrison, you are in serious danger. And maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer. A knight begins as a squire. Even Eomidai's paladins gained their abilities gradually, but not with you and the commander. You were granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The Queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything. Training, experience, hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly, and how much good has this brought Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Scylla, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you lower your sword when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. Ilan pauses, as if reluctant to continue, then looks you in the eye. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. He means me. Or the other party of the members of the party, or all of us. I mean, he's kinda right. He's kinda right. But what is he talking about here? What happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. When she gained that mythic ability, like me. And the Queen gave you such vast power. What power did the Queen give her? He's not talking to me. He's talking to Scylla, right? I don't understand. Is he talking to me or Scylla? He says Scylla. I didn't want to say this, but I think okay. And maybe not just you. There's wisdom in them, stood the test of time, but not with you and the... but not with you and the commander. He's talking about me and her. You were granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins, but now she's talking about her because I'm not a paladin. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. Maybe she's not talking to her only. Maybe he's talking to us because I don't know. Maybe it's just me because my English is not my first language, but the text is the sentences are why would it be what I wanna say is why can't you get your message across in fewer words and simpler? You know what I mean? I don't think the writing is that good here. The sentences, the arrangement of the sentences. Now he comes back to me. I want to tell you the same thing, Commander. But, and also, why is he playing judge here? I don't like his tone and his attitude, especially towards me. Anyway, I'm gonna be polite. You are right to an extent, Ilan, because I agree with what he says at the beginning that we skipped hierarchy. But what's his point? Like, we've been given this power. What do you want from us now? What do you want to go back to be a simple soldier? Like, we have superhuman powers, dude. Get over it. It is what it is. What are you talking about now? What do you want? What is his point? No, actually, fuck that. What's the point in dwelling on things we can't change? I have this power, and I'll use it as I see fit. Forgive my bluntness, Commander. Yeah, you better be sorry. I said it to Sheila, and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. What, like, this dude is a simple mercenary. What the fuck, like, he's... Suddenly he's like a prophet or a philosopher or whatever. Shut the fuck up, dude. And I used to like you too. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time. And we came here, we've gone out of our way as a party to help your sorry ass, you fucking prick. This is the last time you will see help from me. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Curl is a traitor, and Yana is a coward ready to abandon her friends. Oh, she left. Yeah, I watched her going south. She abandoned her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we all learn a lesson from these mistakes. Yeah, you should learn, your lesson should be to talk less. You are saying too much. Too much. As for that blasted drink, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. Ilan makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Yeah, walk away. Scylla watches as he leaves. Her expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everything's become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Sarivok, let's go back, and I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. No, it's not that complicated. Your friends are assholes. It's very simple, actually. They're assholes, and potentially there is also a traitor amongst them. And you brought me into this because I wanted to help you, help your friends, and yeah. Anyway.
It is laid as directed.
Maybe I should keep him in the bird form. Also, someone help me, please.
You can trust me.
Actually, let's save the spells.
Well,
Magritium Turinos.
Do not presume.
Piece of an antique ring. A fragment of a gold ring broken into pieces. Mysterious runes adorn the inside of the antique piece of jewelry, perhaps once imbuing it with one or more powerful spells.
now what is that?
What is that indeed? Divine Protector, Epic. Mithril Enhancement plus 2, Armor class 4, Damage Reduction Magic. Huh. Scylla, my darling. Scylla, my darling. You like it? You like my present? Okay, let's just do a final sweep around here.
This is how it was meant to be.
Leave the deer
No
alone.
one bar our path.
Maybe we can spot something.
Meditate on your mistakes.
We'll make
Make you
things
feel
right.
better.
We will
I
win
need the voice
this
of the
war.
spirits.
I always do that before I leave an area. Maybe we'll spot something if we are close to it. Okay, we're done.
I fear nothing.
Okay. What do I wanna do with the army? Can we take them? Finance points 1000. Let's they have a general too. Let's do the easy stuff for now. Brimorax. Cultists, maybe we can do this. Ah, there is Dresden. Why is this marked here? Quest, find the lost relic of the Crusaders. But they are level 4, eh? Power 4. Level 4, let's say. Let's do the level 1s. Should I go this way? Ancient ruins that Sarkoris inherited from the unknown builders of the Earthful times. The Sarkorians dubbed this place the Conundrum Unsolved. Scattered all over the walls of the ruins are numerous pressure plates, buttons and levers, the purpose of which one can only guess. Oh my god, this smells like puzzles. God damn it. Puzzles or traps? I prefer the traps. I prefer traps to puzzles. This inconspicuous grove near the border of the world wound is nearly untouched by the foul energies of the abyss. The rare traveler who dares pass through here can enjoy the songs of the nightingales in the trees, only to remember too late that the last birds fled this region long ago. Now that I think about it, this is not my party, this is the army. I can't move freely. I have to... I need to be killing demons with this army. Clear the road to the river crossing. Yeah, let's reload. I will explore with the party, not the army. So, can we... is this how far we can go? No. Conundrum unsolved. Can I get them? Get them! Once per round, before the action of any allied unit, a general can use an ability or a spell. The abilities of generals in a fighter and ranger classes have a limited number of uses per battle. The spells of a wizard do not have this restriction, but their use requires spending the general's energy. Each day, general restores 10% of the maximum energy. Alright. These are my archers. Can I shoot anyone? Okay, that was good. I should have waited. We didn't take any damage at least. Shit. No need to use magic. Let's save our... God damn! How are 4 people doing that much damage? We're just killing one. Okay. Alright. We lost a couple of people, but it's okay. Took 6 casualties. Your losses units replenished and the infirmary. Ah, they didn't die. We have an infirmary. I know I can build stuff, but I don't know how. Recruiting units. This new victory has brought you more finance points, which can be used to strengthen your army. To recruit new units, click the recruit button on the panel on the left at the bottom of the screen. Recruited units appear in numbers. New units will be available for recruitment at the beginning of each week. When is the beginning of each week? How can I know? Crusaders stumbled upon a group of ragged and exhausted scouts. They had set out on a patrol mission deep into the Whirlwind, but then, when Kenabres was attacked, they found themselves cut off and surrounded by demons. Surviving such hostile conditions was not easy, but the scout spirits remained high and they readily joined the commander's forces. Oh, nice. Oh, we did it. Having defeated the enemy, the Crusaders scatter across the battlefield in search of trophies. The officers keep an eye on the process so that all the valuable trophies go to the treasury and do not end up in the pockets of lucky soldiers. Good. Good. What is this? Crusader army. Crusader Army 2. I didn't create a second army. Ah, these are the soldiers that joined us. What are these? Rangers. Features and abilities. Favored enemy demons. +3 bonus to attack against demon units. Skillful repulse. Unit does not switch to melee weapons in melee combat and deals full damage. Huh? Unit does not switch to melee weapons in melee combat. Ah, are these ranged units? I mean, they are rangers. Ah, longbow. Ah, yes, because normal archers switch to melee when they are in melee combat, but not these ones. Okay. Interesting. These are the scouts we saved, huh? 2 bonus to attack. Ah. Other size is 1. 82 hit points. Initiative 2. Initiative 4. And the footman initiative 1. Speed. This should be very fast. Speed 6. Yeah. What, the footmen are faster? Short swords, short bow. These have long bow. And they are 2 BAB. One BAB. 1 BAB. 39 hit points. 21 hit points. Oh, these rangers are very good. Also, my army is replenished automatically. I thought the dead soldiers would spawn here. Oh, this is very nice. It's the new armies that spawn here. So where is this army? Crusader Army 2. Ah, they spawned right here because we saved them. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. I dig it. But still don't know if it matters how I set them up. Is it completely like does it matter? Let's go like this. Let's you know what? Let's put them in the center. See if it makes any difference on the map. I'm curious to see. Dismiss. Alright, I like it so far. Do we have any more movement? Quest: capture the Villard Fort outpost. Wait a minute, that wizard, that sorcerer is their general. Ah, I was looking at the wrong fortress. You know what? Let's go for the easy stuff to level up the... general. We have some movement left. We could take these out. And we could almost also buy more soldiers, eh? We have some spots left. Ah, these are only 7. It's only 7 of them. And buy resources with money. Yeah. Interesting. I can't move this window. Why can't I move this window? Ah, let's buy them. Yeah, this is 38 per week. This is how many we'll have next week. Okay. What's this? Split. Okay, let's move them and bring them here. General will take 40 movement points. Does time passes when the armies move? Oh, they are merging. Can we? Maybe should I split them? Nah, let's keep them as one for now. How can I get there? I want to kill these ones. Maybe this side, yeah. Can we fight now? Army has no movement points left. And sorry, but I need to see. I need to check if time passes when the armies move. Do they? 11:24. Oh no, it doesn't. Only when the party moves. Okay, we'll fight them next. We'll fight whatever doesn't have a general, or we don't want to complicate stuff for now. Let our general level up. I don't know if these if the units level up would be very nice. Morale. Oh, morale went up. Each victory of a demon army adds 4 days to the time the banner of victory stays green. Each victory of a demon army on the road to Dresden adds 10 days to the time the banner of the march of Dresden stays green. Alright. Party. Let's go to the cemetery. Maybe I should have gone to the cemetery first. No. Okay, let's switch companions. Let's switch compañeros. Who do... What? We're already fatigued. What? Oh, dude, don't tell me. I forgot. Oh, we're light, though. Damn it. Okay. Let's go back. We are passing through town, so let's just sell the stuff first. But why did we get so tired so fast? I didn't save. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. So, let's see. Why do we move so slowly? So far, I mean, it's very early, but so far I like the army, the strategy part. Although I just began. I like it. I don't know if it will get tedious or whatever, but so far it's nice. Still, I don't understand why he has so many plain weapons here. It's called irons. Oh. We'll sell all the junk to him then. Let's keep one shield. Masterwork. Heavy. What is my food? Where are my ingredients? Rope. Let's keep the rope. But really though, maybe I can't sell this to him, huh? Maybe. Let's try selling to this one. How are things in the camp? Yomidai be praised, everything's fine. We are well supplied, nobody's going hungry, and the sick, well, you can't run a military campaign without somebody getting sick, but they aren't taking up any more beds than usual, except the quartermaster looks at the mound of equipment bearing the signs of recent tinkering. We're having a little problem with the soldiers' gear. The army has a standard that dictates who gets what, except this standard is only good for fighting around Canabres. Needless to say, the conditions inside the whirlwind are completely different. The scouts have been complaining. The local vegetation is like razor blades, they say, and it's slashing the soles of their boots to ribbons. Their cloaks might protect them from the cold, but they are useless against acid snow or caustic mist. The scouts are missing plenty of vital gear. A coil of rope is a simple thing. Coil of rope. But there's not even enough to go around, can you imagine? How are they supposed to scale mountains with no rope? So I've been thinking, what if we issue them different equipment? The scouts, at least. I mean, why not? Is there a cost involved? No, I don't know. Boots and ropes alone would be enough. Put the scouts on horses and provide everything they need. Now that you mention it, the horses are faster and can carry plenty. I'll see to it, Commander. I'll immediately write to Canabres and ask for experienced mounted scouts. We are getting ourselves a cavalry. Oh. Maybe I should have gone with... Maybe I should have gone with the other option, the scouts. Maybe they are ranged. Who knows? Really though, where do I... Ah, here is the food. Okay, I thought I sold the food or something. Okay. Good. We are good. I remember... where is Sheila? Sheila had something to say to me. Talk. Sheila looks sad and pensive. It's good to see you. Get this. Jana, the one who ran away when we were attacked by demons, never went back to her unit. She was seen running towards Numeria. Looks like she deserted. That fucking bitch. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Or not the only thing. Since our raid on the Houndhearts camp, I've had this sinking feeling that I made a mistake. Dragging you into this, I mean. I should have known that a raid along the edge of the world wouldn't be so easy. Oh, that's very kind of you, because I was kinda mad with you, to be honest. But I'll take the apology. I like self-reflection and accountability. But mostly I was wrong about a lot of people. About Yana, who lost her nerve and abandoned her friends. About Curl, I knew he was a thief, but I really thought he had turned over a new leaf and deserved a little compassion and trust. And Ilan, I thought we were kindred spirits, friends through thick and thin. But it looks like I was wrong about him too. Sheila looks at you closely, waiting for your answer. I have nothing to say to you. It's your life, your problems, your choices. This is something I wouldn't say, but I would think. Again, and it's not only this CRPG that this game that does this. They often offer you options as if everything you think you would say to someone. We keep secrets even from our closest friends and even from our parents, our wives, our children. Like, people are not always saying what they think. They might say something that hints towards what they think, but some things are, you know, they're not meant to be said. And this game and many other CRPGs are doing this this mistake. They don't create dialogues like two adults would have between them, like unless they are morons, you know, unless they are retarded. Okay, I get it, but like in this situation, she's a clever excuse me, this person Sheila here seems like she's intelligent. My character, of course, is a genius, but you know what I mean, like this is not something you would even consider saying, you know, especially to someone that is not close to you. You met her, I don't know, weeks, couple of months ago. I don't know how time passes in the game, but we're not dear friends. I'm not gonna confess every dark thought I have. Anyway, you've definitely made a lot of mistakes. You can go on blind trust, especially when it comes to people who slipped up in the past, like that thief girl. This is more like it. This is not a good option. This is a thought. But this we could say, don't lose your trust in people, Sheila. So what if you made a few mistakes? It's no reason to give up on your ideal. Somebody has to show people that there's a better path. No. We could say this if the outcome of that situation with her supposed friends was different. But this little party, her friends Yana, Curl, and that other guy, Ilan, 3 people. She misjudged 2 out of the 3 people. Ilan was kinda alright, but the other 2 people in the party were garbage. The one just took off when the fight started, and now she deserted the army and went back to Numeria. And the other one was a thief that arguably sets us up in a trap against demons. I don't know what his motivations were, but she clearly doesn't have a good. She can't judge characters. Like 2 out of 3, she was mistaken. So I can't be comforting to her. You've definitely made a lot of mistakes. You can't go on blind trust, especially when it comes to people who slipped up in the past, like that thief girl. This is the most appropriate. But I made mistakes in the past too, and I managed to find my way toward the right path. Do you understand that that dude girl tried to kill us? You stupid bitch. I'm trying to be nice to you, but your thick head can't see reason. Why should I deny others the same chance? He tried to kill us. Sheila stops. Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'll think about what you said. That's more like it. Think first, talk later. She sighs. Thanks for listening to my grumbling and for helping me get to the bottom of this. I'm not going to leave things as they stand. If I get the chance, I'll track down Yana and see if I can talk some sense into her and find out why Curl did what he did. Okay, you do that and don't bother me with this nonsense again. I can't stop thinking about what Ilan told me in the end. I really have become more powerful than paladins who are far more experienced and selfless than me. There's something not right about it. A servant of Eomidae should gain their powers through dedicated personal effort. It's the only way to make sure they'll use the power for good. Our journey so far, it's all wrong. Oh my god. You need to see a psychologist, Sheila. And it means I need to be 3 times as hard on myself now. Yeah, do you, okay? Fine. In true paladin spirit, Scylla gladly lends a helping hand. It's done, although the results are not all what was expected, and the story of the ring and the League of the Inspiring Card is unlikely to end here. Okay. So this is done. We gain some XP. Actually, we don't need this stupid shield. It's spiked heavy shield. Wielding it provides plus. Let's keep it. In case we get someone that can do bash, maybe. Who knows?
It is laid as directed.
What else do I wanna do here? Shoulder stuff. Do I need to do anything else? Does the queen have anything to say? No. Is the elf with us? I think the elf left her. Ember. The storyteller, I think, has left, so I can't give him any items. Okay, let's leave.
This is how it was meant to be. Bar our path.
Oh, they are already... they're fatigued. God damn it, man. Oh, fully restores your HP. Onion soup. Without rest before becoming fatigued for 4 hours. Movement speed bonus. Temporary hit point. Okay.
Do you know what would be nice? If we didn't die in the crusade. After, yes, if we win. But if we die before that, that would be bad. You will try not to die, won't you? Although I suppose it will be hard.
Sometimes I'm more afraid of you than Baphomet.
Okay. These two are getting very tired though. It's because of constitution, I think, eh? Is it strength or constitution? I think it's constitution. What did I wanna do? I wanted to check her mythic. What did I take? I take Everred, yeah? Extra attacks of opportunity. With him I have the permanent shift. Me, okay. Maybe I should take selective channel to use the power here. The AoE. Cleaving shot. Abundant casting. Abundant casting. We'll have to leave someone behind to take the cleric. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you, eh? Perception, stealth. We have a backup. Yeah, we have backup. We have him as backup for perception. Right. Let's leave. Actually, we'll continue next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. Take care.